ground up, brick by brick and stone by stone. Gave him borders, gave him language, gave him somewhere to call home. Gave him rules and gave him reasons, gave him enemies to fear. Taught him who was worth protecting, taught him who should disappear. Now he's sitting in the doctor's chair, trying not to look afraid. Doctor asks him what he's feeling, he says nothing, I'm okay. He's sitting in the doctor's chair, saying, doctor, I'm alright. Got a sickness in his bones, but he swears that he don't know why. Here's something for the pain, here's something for the shame. Here's something you can take, so you never have to change. He's sitting in the doctor's chair, while they tell him he's okay. They keep treating all the symptoms, while he just looks away. He gets nervous when we mention all the things he used to be. Gets defensive when we tell him someone's holding on too tight. He says they've always been here for me, they've kept me safe this long. Then he turns against the people who keep telling him they're wrong. They gave him walls and called them shelter, gave him chains and called them law. Gave him fear and called it safety, gave him war and called it cause. Now he's sitting in the doctor's chair with another bottle in his hand. Doctor looks across the table, says, I think I understand. He's sitting in the doctor's chair, saying, doctor, I'm alright. Doctor writes the diagnosis, Stockholm Syndrome in black and white. Here's something for the fear, here's something for the tears. Here's something you can take to make the truth disappear. He's sitting in the doctor's chair, and they're telling him to stay. He keeps calling change protection, while they slowly take him away. Every year they change the dosage, every year they rearrange. Every year they swear the medicine isn't hiding what's to blame. But he keeps coming back for more, says it helps him sleep at night. Says he doesn't need to question who's been holding him so tight. Back into the doctor's chair, back beneath the sterile light. Tell him everything is normal, tell him everything's alright. Now he's sitting in the doctor's chair, and he's starting to understand. Doctor asks him who he's loyal to, he says the ones who hold my hand. He's sitting in the doctor's chair, but the room is closing tight. Doctor says you're defending what you know is wrong and right. You don't love the ones who save you, you love the ones who keep you here. Stockholm Syndrome isn't healing when you worship what you fear. He loves the hand that holds him, he trusts the voice that lies. He calls the cage protection, he calls the fear his pride. Every time we try to free him, he says, you're hurting me. So we put another pill inside him and call it therapy. But there's something in the chart now, something no one wants to say. The patient isn't just a person, the patient is the state. Now he's sitting in the doctor's chair, and he doesn't look afraid. Doctor asks him who he's loyal to, he says the ones who made me this way. Doctor looks down at the chart, then slowly shakes his head. You're not sick because you love them, you're sick because they live inside your head. He's sitting in the doctor's chair, and the diagnosis is clear. Stockholm Syndrome after all these years. He loves the hand that holds him, he defends the ones who chain. He calls surrender loyalty, he calls his trauma pride. He's sitting in the doctor's chair, with a flag across his chest, still defending those who hurt him, still convinced they know what's best. Stockholm Syndrome, written in black and white. The patient is the country and the captor